Hey everyone, this is Russ from Retro Game Core. So today I'm going to show you how to do different Doom mods and play them on the RG350 devices and other similar handheld devices. Now, it's not going to play every single Doom mod that's out there. There are hundreds, if not thousands of them out there, but a lot of them that are kind of fun are actually available. And so after just like an hour or two of me messing around, I was able to get almost 75 different mods running on my RG350, all of them working really well. So I'm going to show you how to do it on your own computer and on your own RG350. So to start, you're going to need to get on your computer, and this can be on Windows or Mac. I'm just going to be on my Windows computer here. But first things first, you need the retail files, which are called WADs, for Doom, Doom 2, Nerve, and Plutonia. So you can get the Doom one you can get on GOG for about $6, and that'll include the first Doom. You can also get Doom 2 or Final Doom for $10, and that includes Doom 2 as well as the Plutonia WAD you're going to need. And then finally, there's Doom 3 BFG edition. This actually includes Doom 1 and 2 as well as the Nerve WAD. It doesn't include Plutonia, but it includes that one. Now, the Nerve and Plutonia ones in particular, you only need them for just a couple different mods. So really, you just need the Doom 1 and 2 mods. So however you want to do that, it's up to you. So now let's talk about the actual file you're going to need. And you're going to go to the link on my website, which you see right here. Just scroll down and you'll find the Doom section, and then just keep going a little bit more and you'll see that it says how to play Doom mods on your RG350. And then scroll down and then it'll show you the PR Boom with mods section, and then it'll say, hey, download this right here. And then that's where you click on. It'll bring up a Google Drive file. Just download that, and then I'm not going to do it because I've already downloaded it, but you can see there on the left, that's what it is. So then open it up. You're going to need to unzip it. And then you're going to take that folder, all the files inside of it, and you're going to add it to your computer. So if you want to put it on your desktop or whatever, I'm just putting it in this same mods folder. Okay, now that we've added them to the computer, let's get them onto the RG350. So open up your FTP client, go into your internal card, so go to Media, Data, and Apps, and then there drag the OPK over, and that's just the same way you would install any other app onto your RG350. So now that that's done, we need to move the data files over. So go into your SD card, your external SD card, and make a folder. This one I'm just going to call Doom, just so I can remember what it is. And this is where we're going to put all of our data files. And this is kind of a big file. You could either just pull out the card and do it, plug in your external SD card directly into your computer and do it a little bit faster that way. I'm just going to do it via FTP because it's all the same to you guys. I'm just going to fast forward anyway. So go into the data folder, which is going to have all these Doom files as well as that iWads and mods folder, and just drag everything over. And it's about 400 megs, so it's going to take a while to move over, but I'll just fast forward here for you. Okay, and then once they're transferred over, just a couple more steps. So you want to go into the iWads folder, and that's where you put the retail WADs, the one I was showing you earlier that you need to buy. So these also will take a minute to move over, but again, I'll just fast forward real quick and easy. Okay, honestly, at this point, you can start playing the games, but I want to show you how to add extra mods. Say you go and find extra mods. So in here, you'll see that there's different WAD files, and then there's corresponding Doom files. And so what you want to do is you're going to go online and try to find different WAD files and different mod repositories and whatnot, and then you're going to add them to the device itself. So you can see here I've got a couple I already downloaded, but let me show you on my guide I actually have a link to a list of a lot of the most popular mods, and in there you'll see whether or not it's Boom compatible or vanilla Doom compatible, and that's the two style of WADs you want to download. And then it'll also show on the further column which game it needs to run in the background. So if it relies on Doom or Doom 2 or Plutonia or whatever it happens to be. So you click on the different mod, you read a little bit about it, and then you can go and download it from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these two WAD files that I've already downloaded, and I'm just going to move them over to this folder again. Now, in order for it to boot, you have to create something that they call a Doom file. And you see these right here. And they're basically just text files that tell you where to look and what backend of Doom to use. So you can see here, I just pull up a random one here, breach, and it says here, let me just move it over so it makes it a little bit easier to see. So you can see it says iWADs doom2.wad. That means it relies on Doom 2. And then it has the name of the actual WAD and the location of it. And if you click on it, you can pull it up, you can see the corresponding path to it. And that's all it really is. It's just saying, hey, this is the backend you're going to use to support the mod, and then this is where the mod's location is. So we're going to make a new file here, and we're going to name it chex.doom. Now we'll follow the same routine. We're going to type in this exact thing, but we're just going to change it to, for one, I know that it relies on Doom and not Doom 2, so I'm just going to write doom.wad, and then I'm going to write the same text, but then I'm going to change it to say chex.wad, because that's the WAD file we're using. And yeah, let's try it out and see how it works on the RG350. Okay, so it's going to be under Games. And you scroll down, you can see it PR Boom plus Mods. Go in there, navigate to your external SD card, find that Doom folder you made, and then here's all of the games here. So we're going to scroll down to Chex, and we're going to just boot it up and see if it works. And there it goes. So it's working just fine. Let's just test it out, that game itself, for a second. Yeah, looks great. It's running smooth, so I think this is a win. So let's try it with the other one that we did. Okay, so if you remember, this one was called Mayhem 17. So we're going to go New, File. We're going to name it mayhem17.doom. Same drill here. We're just going to write in that text again, just a quick code. I know this one relies on Doom 2, so I'm going to write doom2.wad. You can experiment with these. So for example, you don't know which one it uses, just write Doom, see if it works. Then if it doesn't work, then change it to Doom 2 and see if that one works. Okay, so that's done. We've saved it, and let's test this one out. So you can see here, I've got a ton of mods on here, and a lot of these are actually pre-loaded from that large file that we moved over. So altogether, you get something like 53 to start with, and then you can just keep adding more and more as you like. Okay, so this is Super Mayhem 17. You can see they've obviously borrowed some graphics and sprites from a more popular game involving Italian plumbers, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to see a cartoony version of Doom, and also works just fine. A little funny, just the way it works. Sound effects are a little hilarious, but just a fun little way to kind of experiment and play around with Doom. So I'm going to show you just a few mods that I played around with and some that I found kind of interesting, and hope you enjoy it. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, you know, how to implement Doom mods on your RG350 devices. It's really kind of neat to take these homebrew and homemade games and play them on the go, something that was just not possible 10, 20 years ago. You know, it's just really kind of a neat concept. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe and leave some comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Happy gaming.